Thomas, you've had a tremendous start to your season. Couldn't quite get over the line in Rotterdam, but you must be really happy with the consistency you've had, but also frustrated that you can't quite get that title this season so far.
Oh yeah, I mean, you pretty much say that all, but I try to look at it as a positive way. I mean, it's the start is pretty good with all the circumstances that I'm going through and with the different team, and but it's a good sign that when I made the change, it's the things that I were looking for are there. They are working on. It's just there is a tiny thing that I'm missing in the end, but it's a good sign for the future, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
You mentioned those changes there. I mean, is it slightly sort of shortening the points, coming to the net a bit more, mixing your game up? Is that kind of a more aggressive Thomas Berdych this year?
Yeah, I think that's some of the parts of that as well. I mean, it's generally going to be of really working on those couple of things that implemented to my game, more a bit of the strategic plans and stuff like that. And some of them, yes, that's what you mentioned, try to come up to the net a little bit more, playing more aggressive, and just try to mix it up a little bit more.
Now, it's your 9th time here in Dubai. What is it you enjoy about coming here and playing in this great event?
Well, especially the main reason, and what I really like, that the draw, and every time that you come up, it's extremely packed. It's not the exception this year, and I think it's a great challenge for me, and I really enjoy that. Besides the tennis, I mean, it's a great city. The tournament is doing a great job for us and taking care of it, and it's always pleasure to be part of it, having a good time, unless we don't get a rain and some sandstorms. But no, I mean, it's still good fun. We are all good, so looking forward to start.
And looking ahead to your first match, Jeremy Chardet, what sort of challenges does he pose?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not an easy one, as I said. You're not gonna get an easy one in this draw at all. And I played him a couple of years here, and I mean, it's a guy. He likes to play also very aggressive. Serving big, and but the main focus still is going to be my game. Trying to come up with the things that are working well, and just trying to create the chances when you get it. Just try to stay on top of it, and try to go through.
Now you're approaching a little milestone. You're 2 wins away from 500 match wins. Your thoughts on maybe approaching that milestone?
Oh yeah, well, I didn't thought about it, or I'm not chasing that, in my mind. But it's always nice, like I did in U.S. Open last year, and I won my 100th match on the Slam. So that's another one. So I think that the best thing to do is this week, and try to keep doing what I'm doing, and that should be a nice number. But I still want to continue, and. Just would be nice to make it here.
And just finally, we're just wondering about superstitions players might have. Is there anything in particular that you do before you go on court or before a match? There's a little superstition?
Well, I'm not pretty much a guy with the superstitions. I would say it's more about the routines that I'm used to do, because it's then you kind of make it easier for yourself. That you are much more organized, the things that you have to do before your match. But I wouldn't say it's really a superstition thing to do. I mean, it's like every time you start with a new racket, or fresh strings and prepared. But I mean, that's the basic thing. So it's not about really any superstition thing that like not stepping on the lines, or always tidying up the right shoe first or something like that. So no, I'm pretty fine with that.